Alright, people, welcome back to Discover with Drina. Like, comment, and subscribe. Please don't forget to subscribe. It's just hit the subscribe button and the bell. That way you can get all the videos that and the information that I put out. Now, this is going to be about season 2, episode Kanan, book 3. I want to say it's book 3. The More Things Change. This is Power Book Season 2, Book 3, RaisingKanan. And y'all know that I went to New York this summer for my birthday to Queens. So I was so excited to review Kanan. This is my first time reviewing Kanan. So I hope y'all enjoy. Now it opens up with Kanan sitting on the beach, 50 Cent narrating about nobody in the hood never took a break or no vacations. And when I say 50 Cent is right, I know niggas right now, excuse my N-word, that would not step outside of the area. They not going to leave the city, especially if they got their work. Now Kanan is on the beach in Virginia hiding out at a cousin's house from all the madness that happened last season. Cause y'all know he shot his real daddy, the cop, right? Howard. Kanan mom, Raquel, I'm gonna call her Rocky, has came to pick him up, and she is reminiscing about how she used to come to the beach with her family. They're having small conversation, and she talking about her summer fling. And for some reason, they talked about the summer fling so much. Is he gonna come in the show? Okay. She tells him it's time to go, but he looking like he want to stay. He takes a deep breath. His mama hugs him. Now y'all can tell this little boy want to stay, cause obviously in Queens too much has happened. Now they showing Detective Howard in the hospital. He about to be discharged. The nurses beg him to sit in the wheelchair. He fussing about a ring that's missing that he had since he been in the hospital. He been there for 3 months, y'all. 3 months have passed by. Now the doctor is telling his partner Burke that he has memory loss. She's concerned about what he remembers from that night, but the doctor is like, he is a miracle. Like, how in the hell, writers, did this man beat cancer? His cancer is all of a sudden in remission, and he survived gunshot wounds. Okay, writers. Okay. Okay. So he is leaving, and the nurses and other police are clapping because they happy that he recovered. Now on the other side, on the beach in Virginia, Kanan is packing, and his cousins, I guess they playing their Atari, because baby, I used to stay up all night playing that Atari. Pitfall, yes. Donkey Kong, yes. Now he is not too happy. I told y'all he wasn't happy going back to Queens, because his cousins can't understand, why he not happy, because they live in Virginia and he lives in the big city. And he said if he had this, if he was able to make his decision, he would stay, which means he really didn't want to go back. And Rocky in the kitchen reminiscing again with her cousin Deborah about that same summer crush fling that she had going on that summer. Deborah talks to her about enrolling Kanan in school, and Rocky like, my son rolling with me. He got to go where she go. Cuz just concerned. I mean, she could tell some ain't going right in the city, and she trying to save the little cousin, cause she know what happened between Rocky and her brothers and all that, because it was said that Rocky's mom wanted to move them all down there. That was a big thing between the mom and the dad. Kanan walks in, and she got quiet real quick. Cousin wanted him to stay, but like I said, and Kanan said he loved being there, and cousin looking at Rocky like, girl, let this boy go and go live your dope dream life. Jessica and Lulu outside arguing about her brother, which is the artist. She trying to manage her brother, and he just want her to be his girl. She still taking up for her brother, and Lou like he just getting high and not putting in no work. Especially the song was on a high. Like, you really supposed to be getting it in, bruh, if your song was going hard like that. So now it's like the song that fell flat, and what you gonna do now? So he really saying like he need to get it popping. And he told her it's her responsibility to take care of her artist, not his responsibility. And Lou bounced and drove off so fast on her ass. Then he pulled up on the side of a girl in a car who was singing her own song in her car, and he was trying to get her attention, but she drove off so fast, so he followed her, cut her off, and now she pissed. Y'all, I swear, when I was looking at this scene, I promise you, I was walking through one of these through that neighborhood. It looked, I mean, I know they might be in Queens, but it's looking like the neighborhood. I walked the neighborhood, and don't tell me I didn't, because I walked 9 miles the first day when I came to New York. Now we flashed the jukebox. She at her deceased girlfriend gravesite, and she has the tape. She leaves it on her tombstone, and she crying. Y'all know she's still hurting about her girlfriend. Kanan and his mom were driving back to Queens, and he has thoughts on how he shot this man, and he's not dead. Like, this man has been shot and he's not dead. His mom is telling him he's not the same, like he's not gonna remember anything. But what she not telling him is he gonna remember, girl. That's his goddamn son. What's wrong with you, Raquel? And Kanan is worried because he could see him anywhere in the hood, because he know that this man is from their neighborhood. He is a police officer. And so she insists nothing's not gonna happen. Now we at the courthouse. Marvin and his attorney Andre are talking about his court situation. Andre tells him that his girlfriend is gone out of town. He said he said that white bitch not my girlfriend. Without her testimony, they had no case. And after they offering him 100 hours of community service or anger management class. Now, in my opinion, Marvin, you should have did the 100 hours of community service. Anger management class leaves you a trail behind your ass. I don't think he was thinking. Now, Baby is ready to go because he got street business to handle, but Marvin eating the hell out of that hot dog, and he mad because he don't want to do no community service in no goddamn Times Square. My thing is this: I've been to Times Square this summer. I would say it was the easiest shit to do. I ain't gonna even lie. You can get all the weed you want downtown in Times Square. You can chill. You can pretend a lot. It's too many damn people. Now, he told his attorney to sign up for the anger management. You should have did the community service, like I said, and he gonna get the anger management classes because the lawyer gonna hook him up where he can walk in, sign, and walk out. Okay, sound like you got real anger management in a few minutes when you go to that class. Now, Detective Burt brings Detective Howard home. She walks him in. She seen a paper with Kanan's name on it. It had a charge and like a arrest number on it. She about to pry in this business, baby. She trying to find out. She offers him some food, but he said he has to start his new life. He wants to be the best version of him, because you know them gunshot bullets done woke his ass up. She tells him how the evidence pointed at Kanan being at the park while he got shot. Howard said he don't remember nothing and never said Kanan was the shooter. He protecting his son. I don't blame him. Burt said that his shooter is still out there. He said he thinks very deeply now. She mad and he know that. So she about to go hard into finding out who shot him, because y'all know they don't play about police officers getting shot. Kanan is in the truck watching how his neighbor is still the... Wait a minute. Kanan's in the truck watching how his neighbor is still the same. The cops searching the ambulance. The noise of the city. He know he back at home now. He not happy about it either. Raquel looking fly in her shades, baby, because every bit of Raquel remind me of my mama in the 90s with them tight ass jeans on and them big ass belts and earrings and shit. Now she got men all around the buildings where she at. They are on the roofs looking out. And baby, when Raquel walk in and get on the elevator, it's like the Red Sea. Everybody move when Raquel come in. Kanan looking like, damn, mama been acting up. Like, what the fuck? Nobody getting on the elevator with us? Okay. And he was like, nobody getting on the elevator? And she was like, shit, you better ask them why they ain't getting on. Mama is pretty gangster, okay? She has taken over a floor in the building and the geekers everywhere. I'm sorry, y'all, we did say geekers back then, or crackheads or whatever you want to call it. Now everybody in the building, she taking care of them, so they won't say nothing. The operation is smooth from what they are saying. Kanan walked in, gave his Uncle Pound, what's up. Scrappy even back after losing his eye. Then they show Unique in jail. Baby, Unique is so cute to me. I would not lie. Joey Badass, you are playing this goddamn character. The guard mad cause he about to release soon. Unique said he didn't do anything. Back to jukebox, getting her some gear together. She finds a box in the closet that has pictures of family, and then she sees a picture of her and her mother, 1975. Okay, what's up, 75? At the trap building, I have to call it not the trap house, the trap building, project building that is. Kanan is listening to his uncle handle business, and they code talking like they might be, they cold talk when they selling dope. They making 75 G's a day. They putting the crack in a drop box in the building to distribute through the building. Scrappy telling the issues of the building to Marvin and Raquel. The piss, the smell. Marvin like, this is the projects, but Raquel like, we're going to have somebody clean this up, spray this building down, pay the tenants a little bit more money, buy them some groceries, pay a bill or something. And they used to do this shit back in the day, because I remember this, even in the South, they used to pay them old people light bills and stuff for them to watch the streets and let them know what's going on in the projects in the day, evening, or night. Yes, ma'am. Now Lou comes in. He's sorry for being late. Raquel say late once, you're sorry. Late twice, you're sloppy. Late all the time, you don't give a fuck. And Marvin laughing. Back to business, and she telling them like, keep this shit clean and looking good. Like, make sure that the cops, well, she said cops on the block, they don't want no reasons for them to come up in that building, because she did see some of the street boys, the hustlers on the corner, they getting fucked up by the cops. So she don't want them to be coming to their building just for no little old thing. Everybody should be straight. That's what she's saying. So she tells Scrappy, ain't no more shooting dice. Cause Scrappy got a bad gambling habit due to his mom. His mom played the cards, his dad played the numbers, and he got a bad gambling habit. They showed him in McDonald's gambling about how many fries in the McDonald's box, So back at the house, jukebox humming, making songs, and Kanan steps in. They hug each other. He tells her that it was good to be gone. They go back and forth like brother and sister, but it does tell me that, she missed him. They go back to Detective Howard. He's cleaning his home, trying to settle in, and he sees the case of paperwork on Kanan he had at the house. He's staring at Kanan picture. He know what happened. Y'all, he know. Marvin and Kanan watching Kung Fu Shaolin Temple. Okay, Marvin is, he cracking on Kanan, how he called crying about the jellyfish stinging him at the beach. And it look like they finna have like a dinner night for all them, because, Raquel, she finna play mama now. Jukebox comes down. Marvin asks her how she doing, and she like, alright, because y'all remember last season, he choked the shit. They got to fight real bad, and he choked the shit out of her. You choked the shit out of your own daughter. Damn near choked her to her last breath. I didn't get that part, but hey, something wrong with Marvin anyway. He got something going on. So Marvin tells Ju he hasn't seen her in 3 months. She like, I ain't seen you at no cookout. What she said? Marvin tells Ju he hasn't seen her in 3 months. She like, I seen you at the cookout 3 weeks ago. That's what she said. And everybody looking because they know it was tension. And she don't want to talk. She never turned around. She never looked at him. And they know it's some tension between Ju and her daddy. So Raquel give a family speech to everyone saying that they blood and they have disagreements, but they basically have to stick together. Then she gives a salute toast to the family. I mean, I done seen plenty of families like this, but this one right here just, ooh, child, I don't know how they do it. I don't know. So now the rapper's Famous is talking to his sister, the manager Jessica, about the business of him getting, stop smoking all the weed and start writing more. She telling him that, you becoming lazy, you don't want to do nothing, just smoking weed and probably trying to get girls. So Lou told him to write first, then he would give him some beats, and that's what she was telling him. And he said he should have gotten a real manager. He only went with her since Lou was giving her the D, which means the dick. And you giving up and not getting nothing done. And I would have knocked the fuck out of his ass, because it ain't my fault that you ain't making it. It's you, my nigga. So you use your sister pussy so you can become famous. Oh, okay. The family's still at the house. Marvin is still trying to small talk by asking Juke about school. She thanks her auntie and leaves. Lou in the kitchen telling Rock he gonna do better. He has a lot going on with the label. She like, that business, baby, is a hobby because you ain't making no money. Okay? And Lou is looking mad with his fine sexy ass. Juke outside smoking a cigarette and Kanan shocked. He tells Juke that while he was in Virginia, he was thinking how he could, how he not down with the family business. And he only wanted to protect his mom. And Juke tells him they should have never asked him to do that. It was wrong. They both looking like they stuck in these lives that they never asked for. And Juke tells him to tell his mom how he feels. Meanwhile, Famous walks up while Detective Howard was watching them. And Kanan sees the detective as he passes by. Now, inside the house, Rock, Lou, and Marvin talking plans on how to move the dope. That cinnamon roll look good, baby. When I say that cinnamon roll, about bad memories of church, baby. Ooh, that was that old school cinnamon roll in them bags. They thinking about getting another building and adding Rock to they think about getting another building and adding unique friend Rowell, y'all correct me in the comments, adding him to the plan to keep him close and also keep the police back because they dope boys, they selling their shit on the street. So she trying to get the heat off the street around where they live at. So what it is, Unique eventually is gonna come home. So she trying to keep or what's his name, Rowell. She trying to keep him close. That way, when he get home, his homeboy will already be up under her making money. When I say Rock smart than a motherfucker, she's smart as hell with this dope game shit. And said she told Luke gonna be over and he don't have a motherfucking choice. You don't have a choice, Luke, with your fine self. Now, Scrapper at his mom's house, gambling like Rock told him not to do. You in your mama's house and you gambling. She walks in, they playing Al Green, Love and Happiness. He winning big time. And the police then busted in and arrested Scrap, y'all. Told your ass. Now at the station, Howard comes in and has a visit with his cop friends. Just so happened he sees Scrap in the interrogation room and his mom. He talks to Bert. They kick the Bobo. She is investigating his shooting. She stressed that there was a person, but he had an alibi. Now at the jail cell, Unique gets into a fight when a white dude calls him a coon. Now the police comes in and break up the fight. The Spanish dude they were trying to fight told him he has his back and seen it all. They're gonna link up. Watch what I tell you. They about to link up. Rock is sitting in the diner with Symphony, with his fine ass thanking him for taking Kanan to Virginia. Symphony said he would do anything for her. And what's wrong, Rock? Why you won't let this man do for you? And Kanan, like he said, he'll do anything for her and Kanan. Kanan and Symphony go back and forth about who ate the most Cheetos. He loved her son. So, I don't know. This was the chance for Rock to get on out, but she's stuck in this dope game. In the studio, Lou is telling Famous and his sister, the manager Jessica, that he needs some rhymes, and he want this studio time, but you ain't got no lyrics. And then Lou said the mixtape is collecting dust, and they will have to start all over again. They argue about marketing. Then Lou introduced them to the new artist, Zisa. All right, I hope I said that right. Raquel in her outfits, baby. I love it. Even the hair, I told y'all, them big buffet of curls remind me of my mom, because I know she used to sponge roll that hair and then take it out and comb that hair back and fluff it out and push it to the front. Yeah, I did tell you. Symphony and her are coming out of the diner. Symphony stressed that Rock need to give Kanan better opportunities that he's deserved, because he can tell Kanan is really smart. He's a smart child, but he just caught up in these dope dreams and these dope games that Rock got going on. So he like she playing tough. She playing tough guy, saying Kanan is protected, but Rock, you got him in this situation. She disregard how he care about them and want more than that life for her and Kanan. He tells Rock on the way down he knew Kanan was scared, but he never said what. So Symphony know, but he's trying to tell her what she doing is not protection. He tells her he care about the both of them. He tells her to take care of herself, and they hug, and it's one of those hugs like they might not see each other again, or they really miss each other or something like that, because it was a long hug. Now, at the anger management meeting, Marvin walks in and signs his name, but the therapist Renee is serious about her work, baby, and she pretty. He begins to walk out, and she like, you must stay for the class, and ain't no leaving, because your lawyer said you have to do it. She also said she can report it back to the court, so don't play with her. And so he sits down, he breathing, he mad as hell, he just mad. Back at the studio, the singer Zisa is going hard. Lou like her already. The beat is good. Her voice sounds good on the track, like a shanty almost. Juke walks in and hears the song, and I think she's a little mad. Her face shows it a lot, because y'all know Juke can sing the hell out of some songs. Next scene is two people having sex. Really thought it was Lou and Zisa, but it was Crown, the producer, and Jessica, Famous sister / manager. She done. Yeah, she's doing it for the fame at this point. He asks what you think Lou would do if he finds out. She said kill you. This nigga start choking on the blunt, but not the pussy. He said Lou knows. He tells her his LA friend has a job for her. In the end of the scene, he did get a taste, but he didn't choke, y'all. So what's finna happen is, because I know that was all messed up how I wrote that. What's finna happen is Jessica is gonna move to LA, and she might call Lou for some help some type of way. LA and New York gonna have some connections going on. Now Rock brings Kanan a glass of milk before bed. Girl, like he a baby. This is not a baby. She talks to him about growing up. He tells her that he not cut out for this life. It's in his blood, but he not ready for it. Doing what he did has him with nightmares. He said he couldn't protect her. She tells him it was her job to protect him, and she didn't. And it's always on her. She apologizes and tells him everything that she's doing it for them. When I say Rock is a narcissist, and this is how you raise a male narcissist child, she's such a narcissist. How you gonna sit up and say, oh, you took responsibility and said it's your fault, but you made your son go out there and shoot this man, which is his daddy, that you ain't even told him? Oh, okay. Now the phone is ringing. She got to answer. The look was like, I'm stuck. I don't know why I said that, but she just had a stuck look on her face. The last scene shows Unique getting out of jail, but Marvin does see him getting out of jail. And at the projects, Rock's outside with Howard. Howard walks up. They stare at each other, and then it ends. So y'all know they finna have a big beef going on between Howard and Rock. I don't know how it is gonna end, but catch you on episode number